No audio. We got it back. I apologize, everybody. I am completely and utterly ill prepared for this, but that's fine. Let's play some music. Have that in the background. Thank you. There we go. What is up, Jose? I am foolish right now. Foolish for thinking that I was doing everything correctly, but we are talking about episode 9. This is the series finale. Thank you everybody for showing up. I did do the intro right before the stream, so yeah. If you got bored and you downloaded Level 1. Oh, okay. Turned on the music, alright. There we go. So, today we... No, do not die on me. Music is louder than you, Chavez! It was temporarily. And it looked like my internet just blipped out for a quick second. That sucks. I apologize for that. And thank you everybody for coming through, seriously. We are going to be discussing, like I said, episode 9 of Wandavision. We're going to be breaking down everything scene by scene. Hopefully, I can touch on some of the stuff that you might have missed. And on top of that, maybe we can actually predict what's going to be the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's a lot that happened in the mid-credit, end-credit. There's a lot that happened throughout the series itself that might prelude to the majority of what I'm gonna bring up. So let's go ahead and dive into this. So if you guys haven't seen the episode at all, this is your final chance to not get spoiled on what the final episode is. So alright, let's fully go ahead with this. So, episode 9, the series finale. The Marvel intro comes in, nothing new. Last week on episode 8, they changed it up a little bit because of Agatha Harkness, the unveil and all that. And the episode continues showing Wanda and Agatha having a little discussion. Wanda attacks Agatha real quick, which lets the boys within the hex go free. And you can hear me through the wall anyways. Alright, thank you so much. You never watched WandaVision? Should I go watch it? You should go watch it if you like anything that is going on right now with the Marvel movies, because this is going to tie into this. Chavez, have you saw the new season 4 of Fall Guys? I have seen parts of it. 4141. It's going to be the way to go. So, to continue on with what's going on, boys are able to escape from the binds that Agatha had, and you see Wanda's hands just start going completely black, and she almost makes a wince as if something is weird that's going on. You then see that Agatha is actually absorbing all the magic attacks that Wanda's throwing at her. Since Agatha already has this innate ability, we've seen that in episode 8 with the backstory, how everybody tried to attack her and she ended up absorbing the magic, and it's just something that she couldn't control herself. Let go Marvels 2, nice, alright, cool. Let me know if it's any good. So then after that, Wanda then tries to think outside of the box. Instead of using the magic directly to attack her, she uses her magic to take a car and launches it straight at Agatha. Funny thing is, when she goes to inspect if Agatha's still alive or dead or whatever, you end up seeing the boots underneath the car, almost kind of like in The Wizard of Oz, where the Wicked Witch of the West was crushed by the, one of the witches was crushed by the house, and all you saw were the boots. I just like to point that out, you know, like, pretty much a Wizard of Oz reference, magic. It was kind of cool. Then, all of a sudden, the white Vision appears behind her. So, Wanda, thinking that Vision is, you know, the same one, except a different color scheme, goes up to the Vision pretty much carelessly. That Vision grabs her, tells her that she is pretty much the reason why he's there and has to destroy her. Lo and behold, Hex Vision comes, saves Wanda. Now they start fighting. You then cut over to a scene where Monica Rambeau, which if you guys don't know who Monica Rambeau is, let's start pulling up pictures and images of these characters. So basically, Monica Rambeau is stuck in a room with fake Pietro. The next tour in is the Mario Tour in Mario Kart Tour. Oh, okay, cool. That's pretty basic. So then we see Monica with the fake Pietro trapped in a room, and she's just trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with OBS, but okay, cool. Then you see, outside of the Hex, Director Hayward has Agent Wu under arrest. Apparently they found him, and Wu was able to steal a cell phone to pretty much signal the outside. He kind of bluffed right away to say that he already did it, but he didn't. If you guys forgot who Agent Wu is, basically our buddy Randall Park. So from there they showed Wanda tracking down Agatha. I guess they're still fighting. Agatha then gets attacked, and Agatha then attacks. Thus, in the whole attack, starts talking about the book that we've seen in episode 7 and roughly in episode 8, confirming it is the Darkhold. She then starts telling the story within the Darkhold of the Scarlet Witch, and starts using some of the magic within the Darkhold itself to attack Wanda. She cuts the people's ties that Wanda pretty much has with everyone within the Hex. So everybody that's kind of had their mind control stuff happening to them, all that just got nixed, and they start confronting Wanda one by one. I kind of like in the background that Agatha has a billboard in the background, and it says "Squeaky Shine," almost as if Agatha's forcing Wanda to come squeaky clean about what's the morality of what's going on. The first person that gets cut off from the Hex little mind control thing is Dottie. Dottie then unveils that Dottie wasn't even her original name. So Wanda not only controlled these people's minds, but she actually forced them to live a life of somebody else, and they were trapped, almost looking at it as if it was, you know, something that they were forced to just sit there and watch without any control. After that, you then find out in the next scene where we go back to Monica and fake Pietro that Pietro is actually this Ralph character that I guess Agatha's been referencing for the first 4 or 5 episodes. You know, my husband Ralph. We find out his full name. It's Ralph Boner. He actually laughs about it himself. He's like, Boner. I love it. I love the whole interaction that they have. Monica then realizes that he called himself Pietro, but that's not his real name. So she then uses her powers to see what's going on. Sees that this necklace has sort of like an enchantment on it, I guess. She pulls the item off of him, and now he's free. He's like, oh, no, don't do anything. Completely letting Monica now do whatever she wanted to do. So then all of Westfield, we pan back over to Wanda. Westfield is pretty much all telling Wanda, like, you just need to let us go. If not, just tell my husband or my family members not to come here, because like when we sleep, we get your nightmares. We see all the bad stuff that you've done, all the bad stuff that you don't want to relive. Like this, it's torturing them. And Wanda then pretty much freaks out to the point to where she lets go of the people. She tells them, like, you know what? I'm gonna break the hex open. Everybody just run out. Everybody starts running. That's when Hayward sees the break in the hex and orders everybody to go into the hex from the sword side. So now all of these sword agents are coming in to take down Wanda once and for all. So while everything like that is happening, apparently Hold on. So then after that, you start seeing her family disintegrate. The twins that she created, on top of the vision that she created. Seeing them in pain caused her to then reclose the hex. And you can clearly see that this magic is draining her a lot. Like, there is a whole bunch of stuff that is going on that she can't even comprehend herself. Hayward arrives, along with the Vision. Vision start fighting each other again. Hayward's army is pretty much about to attack Wanda. Wanda says to the twins, take care of that. They almost do. Hayward comes out of the car pretty much firing at little children. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that was kind of like one of those moments where you really saw Hayward looking more like the bad guy. Lo and behold, since Monica Rambeau let herself go from the little situation she was with the fake Pietro, she arrives in time, absorbs the bullet's momentum. One of the kids actually takes the bullet out of thin air and also drops it. The army is now pretty much subdued. Hayward looks like he's about to retreat, and in his retreat, Darcy arrives with that hot dog truck, whatever, the Volkswagen buggy, bails the car, and now Hayward is pretty much pancaked between that and a wall, I guess. Vision on Vision battle resumes once again, and in this moment, I guess the White Vision starts really contemplating the whole situation. He's like, why am I facing myself? Like, what's different between you and me? And then they start talking about this ship of Theseus. And I kind of like the whole lore of the ship of Theseus when they started bringing it up. There's two things that come with the whole paradox with the ship of Theseus. So the idea is when a boat has ship rot, you take that wooden plank and you replace it. Say you replace every piece of wood eventually because of wood rot. Alright, we're back. Say you were to take away every single piece and put a new piece in its place. Is it still the same ship? Because I don't know. Maybe. Then the other idea is, even if you were to just take everything and salvage the wood, still took some of the wood off that was rotted away. Is it still the original ship then? It really brings up a little thought between White Vision and regular Vision. So then the Hex Vision goes and says something along the lines of, do you mind if I look into what's going on? Because you should still have everything from the original Vision. They're just blocking the memories that made you the person that everybody knew. That White Vision allows Vision to do that. He awakens, and then he just kind of says, you know what, this is stupid, and leaves. I thought that in itself was kind of stupid. I would have wished that White Vision would have been a part of helping Wanda, but whatever. Wanda then pretty much sees everything being taken care of and does some pretty devious stuff. She's already done this before in Age of Ultron, where she's gone behind everybody and gave them a nightmare. That's what provoked Tony Stark to really try to create Ultron. It was also part of the reason why Thor had his vision that he wanted to get awoken, and that actually ended up leading into Vision creation. So she used that move on Agatha. That was actually pretty cool to see, because it was pretty much a nod to, Age of Ultron in itself. And I feel like a lot of WandaVision does try to key in on all these characters' origins, trying to really, re-establish that they are characters and whatnot. Vision is gonna die in episode 9. Well, he did, technically. So Wanda pulls the nightmare trick on Agatha. It looks like it's all going well until Agatha starts laughing. Once Agatha starts laughing, Wanda realizes that Agatha actually reversed the nightmare on her and says, I could just make this all go away. You just gotta give me your power. They somehow go back into fighting, snap out of the nightmare scene, back into Westview. And Wanda pretty much says, you know what? You want this power this bad? Just take it. And she starts throwing all of the magic that she has at her. As you know, Agatha absorbs magic, so she's just taking all the hits and she's just laughing it off. Like, you're full. And she's throwing so much magic around that it seems like some of these hits are not even hitting. Like, it looks like to the point where Wanda is completely drained, and all of a sudden, Agatha is gonna deal what looks like to be a one-for-all final blow. She tries to channel some magic, and it just sparks and goes away. What Agatha wasn't realizing is that she was hitting her with magic, but she was also hitting the hex around her, creating the runes that she saw in the basement. And Wanda's just like, thanks for the hint, because he said only the caster of the runes can use their magic within the confined space. So you actually really do see Wanda learning really quickly. It's really cool to see that. And because she's learning so quickly, she learned pretty much a couple of the key moves that Agatha was using, including the absorbing of the magic. So Wanda then takes Agatha's magic away, while she does that, you see the full crown come up. What is up, Zachary? What is up? Thank you so much for coming through. It is really cool to actually even see the crown finally become fully envisioned. So, after all that, pretty much Agatha's pleading, like, you don't even know what you're doing, like, you need me. If anything, I can teach you what you need to know in order to become the best person that you can be when it comes to magic and all that. Like, you're supposed to be stronger than the Sorcerer Supreme, aka Doctor Strange. And this is all spoilers, by the way, so that was a big spoiler, Prince of Punks, but you've all been warned. What is up, Connor? Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate everybody coming through for the likes and all of that. He hasn't even seen the show? Yeah, he probably hasn't. So, a little moment where Agatha's pleading to pretty much stick around and not, One moment. Alright, we blipped for a quick second. Alright, so basically in that little moment where she asks to pretty much stay unhypnotized under the spell that's within the hex, Wanda pretty much says, like, oh, you know, nah, if I ever do need you, I'll know where you're at, and then zaps her into being the nosy neighbor again. Once everything's all said and done, the Wandavision family then go back to their house. She kisses the twins goodnight. She kisses Vision goodbye. And pretty much collapses the hex. You see her pretty much walk away from the foundation that Vision bought. And now she's pretty much going towards the town square. She kind of looks at everybody. Everybody looks at her almost as if she's the worst thing that's ever happened. And that's probably going to put the fear of superpowered individuals into a lot of these people. So I think this is going to probably lead into Pat Kelly. I don't know if you guys know him from the Fox Cinematic Universe, but he was one of the people that was very much against superpowered individuals and having them be, just like these Sokovia Accords, having these superpowered individuals be written off as weapons of mass destruction, and the government has pretty much control over them. Like, these are going to probably be people that are going to support all that. Monica Rambeau comes to her pretty much saying, like, I know why they feel the way that they do, but I understand. Tokyo Blur 4? What about Tokyo Blur 4? But yeah, getting back. We basically, Wanda and Rambeau talk to each other. Rambeau says, I understand why you did it, because if I had the power to bring my mom back right now, I would. And are you talking about the mid-credits scene? Because it was awesome, and I haven't seen Mr. Hart in a while. We saw Miss Hart in this episode, but not Mr. Hart. I haven't talked about the mid-credits scene. I'm about to get to it right now. We're like literally one or two little points away from the mid-credits scene. By the way, there is a mid-credits scene and an end-credits scene, everybody. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, you probably got a couple of minutes right now before I get to that. So Monica Rambeau then tells her, like, I would have done the same thing if I were in your shoes. Wanda's just like, well, thanks, but yeah, I guess maybe we'll see each other some other time. They say goodbye. Wanda leaves and goes pretty much nowhere to be found. The fight against powered individuals could be how they tie in the X-Men. I believe that's X-Men plotline in those movies. And it could be a way that they bring in the X-Men. I hope Deadpool ends up being the bridge for that, because we already know that Deadpool is going to be making an appearance in one of these movies in the future. Now, the Fox properties already have the X-Men in it. It's probably going to be something with the multiverse colliding in some way, shape, or form. It's going to be cool. we'll see if that ends up being the case. We're gonna get to predictions in a little bit. So after they say goodbye, it goes to the credits. I have my own YouTube channel if you want to check it out. Maybe sub, just saying. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll definitely check it out. But I'll catch you later, Keith Sai. Thank you so much for coming through. So yeah, in the mid-credit scene, you see Monica meet with another SWORD agent. She's just like, okay, we need to talk in the theater. They go into the theater. The agent reveals itself to be a Skrull. You kind of see it. This is just me, but if you're actually looking at the movie in the background, the colors are really reminiscent to a certain superpowered individual. It was yellow, red, and the yellow looked pretty golden, and blue. Me, I feel like this is a hint that Monica Rambeau is gonna make her way to space, meet up with Nick Fury, and this is gonna probably be one of the plot lines of Captain Marvel 2. So I think the mid-credits scene is definitely setting up Monica Rambeau, SWORD, the Secret Invasion, and Captain Marvel 2 all in one. Now, if you guys did not see, there was a little bit of extra time at the end of the credits. So there was an end credit scene. You see Wanda at the end, sitting what looks like to be in, I don't know, it looks like a very desolate area. Could be some part of Sokovia where it's just mountainous and foresty. We'll see. That being said, you see her sipping on what looks like to be maybe tea or coffee. And it was all an illusion. Yo, it's Jimmy Woo. It is Jimmy Woo. Yeah, we're pretty much talking about what's potentially going to happen with... Oh yeah, by the way, before we even continue on with the Wanda end, Jimmy Woo, you saw him actually taking control over the situation. Monica Rambeau says, like, you look like giving out orders is natural. So we might be seeing the new director of the FBI coming up right here. Jimmy Woo's either going to be that or probably someone tied into SWORD, probably someone up there. Apparently Jimmy Woo is in the comics. There are certain comic iterations of him, so maybe they're gonna touch on that in the future. That's probably what they set up. What is up, Obi-Wan? We got L Crown, Obi-Wan. Thank you everybody for coming through. Seriously, all them likes, all the views. This is really, like, I didn't think that anybody was really even gonna come here for this. Getting back to the end credit scene, you see pretty much Wanda going into her cabin, where it looks like she's just trying to live a secluded life. But in reality, that was just a front, because the camera goes then into a back room. You see almost kind of like Doctor Strange, when Doctor Strange actually was meditating and he was doing like the whole scenarios and stuff like that. You see sort of a similar effect that Wanda's doing, and she's reading the Darkhold. As she's reading the Darkhold, she hears one of the twins calling out to her. As we all know, the twins are technically a part of the Hex. So, like, were they a part of the Hex? It really makes you question that whole making of reality. What does she have to tap into to make the twins? So, the Darkhold has always been tied into the dark realm of the magic end of Marvel. So this could actually lead into Mephisto. Sure, we didn't see Mephisto 110% in this, but the twins are the soul shards of Mephisto. She could have been tapping into some dark energy, and they could have been reaching out from the one of the realms that they probably do live in, that she was able to bring forth. So yeah, I full-heartedly believe that Wanda and her future plotline is gonna lead into Doctor Strange, a lot of like those characters, kind of like Nightmare. I believe that was all I wrote. Yep, that was all I wrote. So yeah, I really feel like we're gonna get characters like Nightmare, pretty much characters like Mephisto. Like these, the fact that we know the twins are still out there, I fully believe Mephisto, Nightmare, all of them are going to be tied to whatever is going to continue on with Wanda. I think Vision is going to be, specifically the White Vision, is going to be a reoccurring character. Not going to have such a central plot line. I don't want to. Alright. But yeah, basically, that's what I feel like is going to happen with the Vision character. Monica Rambeau probably going to open up some more of the space end of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to what's next. I mean, we still got Falcon and the Winter Soldier that comes out next week. That's going to be pretty awesome. I hope this takes off, because this is already shaping up to be great. It's only going to be 6 episodes, so it's not going to be as long as Wandavision. But seriously, like we got some great things coming up, because after Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we got the Black Widow movie, and then we even have Loki right here. This is going to be awesome. And who knows, maybe the events of what's happening in Loki, since they're going to be using the Time Police, probably these little instances, specifically even the one that helped Loki remain alive in some variation, they're going to have to tie up some of these loose ends. Hey, don't forget about Spiderman either. Oh, that's right. So Spiderman comes out early next year, and there was going to be supposedly some tie-in to from this to that, but I don't think there is anymore. Everybody really thought that we were going to see something like this fan-made artwork right here. Supposedly he was going to be looking out at the world while the whole world got absorbed by the Hex or something like that. Did not happen. I fully think that we're going to go with the Sinister Six plot with Spider-Man, and he might be stuck somewhere in the multiverse when it comes to that. Now, as for Doctor Strange, I think Doctor Strange 2 with the Multiverse of Madness, I don't think there's going to be too much Wanda influence when it comes to that. But I do think they are going to have Wanda tie into the end of it in some way, shape, or form. Because, as they already mentioned, she is stronger now than the Sorcerer Supreme himself. And it's all because her imagination is what pretty much soups up her powers. So, what else? Let's see what the next phase. Let's see. Try to get a more accurate. Nope. That was the previous one. Okay, let's see. This is phase 5. And some of these are just fan-made, so I can't really comment too much on it. I could have swore. Damn, alright. It really shook things up when it came to this. Master 232, don't forget Loki if it's gonna tie in with it. Yeah, I pretty much did think Loki was gonna try to tie in a little bit with this. I just think Loki's series is basically gonna bring us back to certain events within the Marvel Cinematic Universe, give us kind of those scenarios where it's gonna lead into the Marvel What If. So, a lot of people are thinking this Marvel's What If is gonna tie in some of the mutants and stuff. You got, you know, the X-Men potentially coming through with the What If. Thor looks like it's gonna be shaping up pretty well. Hawkeye, there's rumors that people want to get it canceled. We'll see if that actually even happens. I doubt it, but never say never. Okay, let's see. Alright. I think Morbius actually got moved, so this one actually looks like it's the closest one to what's going on right now. This Morbius right here is definitely getting moved. It's going Wandavision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Loki. I think Morbius took the Venom spot. We got Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. Then I think Eternals might happen by the end of this year. Spider-Man's supposed to be spring of next year. Doctor Strange is supposed to be the summer. This is supposed to be the fall movie. And then I think these might tie into either the end of 2022 or the beginning of 2023. Everybody, I'm confused as I haven't seen the show, but I also understand what you're talking about. I'm just waiting for the Spider-Man movie, to be honest. What? Okay, yeah, this is, supposedly what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, and we still got the What If and the She-Hulk series that have been confirmed. Miss Marvel's character has also been confirmed. So we'll see if they bring those three at some point sprinkled in somewhere. When was Venom supposed to come out? Because I think Carnage is in that one. Yes, Venom and Carnage is supposed to be in this next one coming up. We don't know how much he's gonna be a part of it, but yeah, Woody Harrelson is gonna be in the next Venom movie. And I think Venom comes out before. No, it's Morbius, Spider-Man, and then the new Venom movie. That's the way that I believe Sony has it set up. Let me check real quick. Check. Let's see. Let's see. What's the next? How many movies? Oh, now. Wow. They don't have it set up the way that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has it set up. That's strange. Alright. Well. Let's see. Let's just look up those movies directly. So, Venom 2. Let's see. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. It's still slated for June? No way it's still slated for June. Fast and Furious 9? Yeah, okay. Fast and the Furious 9 is bumping it. So it was supposed to be coming out, it was supposed to come out earlier, but it's going to June 25th, 2021, so 6/25. Does come out this year, alright. Alright, cool. So Venom Let There Be Carnage comes out June, alright. When does the Morbius movie come out? The Morbius got bumped all the way back. Okay. Morbius comes out in 2022, January 2022. And then Spider-Man. Spider-Man also comes out this year. Okay. Okay, so it will come out this year. Spider-Man will come out this year, December. So we're gonna have Venom in June, Spider-Man in December, and then the next month we're already gonna have the Morbius movie. Crazy. So, yeah, that's cool. And they confirmed that this one is going to be a prequel to Doctor Strange. When's Doctor Strange 2 confirmed to come out? Doctor Strange is March of 2022. So I guess Wanda is gonna be in Doctor Strange 2, according to Inverse. Alright, so then I guess I hope it's more of a end credit. Oh wait, no. This is just a fan prediction. But I do think Wanda is gonna be in the Doctor Strange movie. Yeah, it's gonna tie into Doctor Strange too. It's got to, because she has the book that was probably stolen from within the Sanctum. So I fully believe that Wanda's gonna have some role. I don't know if it's gonna be a big one though. We'll see. But how did everybody like the series? If you've seen it, how does everybody like the MCU? Are you excited for the future of the MCU? Let me know. Someone thinks Wanda's gonna be the villain in Doctor Strange 2? Nah. I don't think that's what it's gonna be. Kinda excited for the future of the MCU? Yeah, man, so am I. I really am too. I am too. Oh, okay, I didn't even know this. Miss America is gonna actually be featured in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Look at that. One of my cousins is gonna be in the Multiverse of Madness. Check that out. Who would have thought my cousin would have been able to make it to the Multiverse of Madness? No? No one? No one gets it? I love the finale, love the series as a whole, can't wait for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, right? America Chavez, interesting first name, yeah, right? I don't know why they went with America, to be perfectly honest, but that's not the first time I've heard America used as a first name, so it happens. Yeah, my cousin, America Chavez. Alright, everybody, if you guys haven't done so yet, subscribe to Zachary Butler. It's his birthday. It'd be my one and only shout out to Zachary, since it's his birthday. Everybody, yeah. Go ahead, jump over to his channel, subscribe, and then come back. Let's discuss a little bit more of this, because this is interesting. I did not know that my cousin got brought into the film. So Elizabeth Olsen is confirmed to be in Doctor Strange. Rachel McAdams is going to be in Doctor Strange. Wait. Doesn't Rachel McAdams play, who does she play in the cinematic universe? Hold on. Shoot. Yeah, she was in Doctor Strange. Yeah. So she was Doctor Strange's, girlfriend slash wife. Okay, cool. Well, she's coming back, Benedict Wong. Caleb Richardson. I'm a little sad we won't be getting to season 2, given the episode was... Yeah, I'm kind of sad that there is going to be no season 2, and it did say the series finale. That I'm glad you picked up on that, Caleb. It did say the series finale, so WandaVision will not have a season 2. And I think it's because if they are going to continue on with Wanda Maximoff as a character, it's not going to be Wanda and Vision together. It's going to be her by herself doing Wanda stuff, possibly... I honestly think all of this is going to really lead into the House of M. And I know everybody is tired of hearing Mephisto, House of M, all that stuff. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness has to lead into the House of M plot. It has to. Yeah, Phase 4, let's see what it says here. So, Phase 4, things that we're looking forward to. Black Widow, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, The Eternals, Spiderman, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, Thor Love and Thunder, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. That's actually confirmed. And they're gonna have a Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And the unconfirmed cast of the Fantastic Four. We're gonna definitely get a Fantastic Four movie. We just don't know who's gonna be a part of it. It's gonna be real interesting. Now, as for the TV series that are coming out in this phase, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, the What If plotlines, Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, Moon Knight. I forgot about that one. Moon Knight's gonna be really badass. She-Hulk, Secret Invasion, which is probably where we're gonna see Monica Rambeau again. Ironheart, which I really, really hope that they do bring back Robert Downey Jr. for Ironheart. There was rumors because Ironheart's AI, kind of like Jarvis, is voiced by somebody, and Ironheart specifically ties it to Tony Hart's voice. Alright, let's see. Caleb says Rachel McAdams played a version of the Night Nurse. That was also in the Night Nurse Daredevil as well. Oh! Right. Well, Wanda is kind of playing a big role now in the MCU. And there is Mephisto Easter egg with the toaster. Really? Dude, there was actually recasting the same people for the last one, and they made which was gonna be part 2. Okay. Yeah, Ironheart is basically Iron Man, but just as a robot. No, actually, Ironheart is what I know is Riri Williams, which is the Black Iron Man. I mean, the Black Iron Woman, and she's supposed to be very smart, like Sudi level smart. She developed her own Iron Man suits while at MIT, if I remember this character correctly. Let's see, yeah, MIT. She created her own Iron Man armor. Like, this girl is badass. And, yeah, she's from Chicago. So, another reason why I kind of know a little bit about her. So, yeah, Ironheart for sure. And as you can see, the little ghost of Tony Stark right here, that's because, like I said, the Jarvis system AI is actually voiced by Tony Stark in her design. Yeah, the Armor Wars is probably going to be tied into that afterwards as well. Yeah, we're blipping right now. It's a little upsetting, but we're blipping. I guess they're gonna have a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special this year? That's cool. And yeah, the Armor Wars is gonna be set in Wakanda with Don Cheadle. And this is really shaping up to have a lot of stuff this year. And Phase 4 is basically this year leading into 2023. The only year that you do not see over here, 2020. Ever since 2008, we've had at least one Marvel movie in some way, shape, or form. And this year is the restart of it all. It's crazy. From what I understand, John Watts, who's directing the Fantastic Four, wants an entirely unknown cast. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Now, I would prefer them to do a completely unknown cast, just because you need to give people a chance to try to break out. And this is a perfect time to bring in some new faces, you know, something that's going to be able to carry on the future that's not tied to something else. I'm not trying to say anything bad against anybody else, because I honestly really appreciate everybody that they've brought in. They've done a great job of casting all these characters, from Iron Man all the way down to the newest people that they've announced, you know, for like Miss Marvel and stuff like that. Like they've done a great job. Yeah, if anybody knows somebody from Disney, have them call me, you know? Send them my way. Tell them I wouldn't mind playing Johnny Storm. Flame on? Flame on! Nah. They'd probably put me as Reed Richards or something, and I'd just have to pretend to be smart. Yeah, cosmic background, radiation, CMBR. Also can't wait for the MCU X-Men film, which is reportedly titled The Mutants. Oh, right! They did have that. Let's see. Let me bring that up. Are you talking about the New Mutants or the... Because, like, that movie bombed. You're talking about this one that came out. If you're talking about this one that came out, it bombed. It's already out. And it did not do good. Did not do good. But if you're talking about this one, that the Illuminati is talking about, oh, they just talked about it yesterday. Okay, cool. At least they posted about it. Marvel Studios is currently developing an X-Men-based feature film tentatively called The Mutants. Alright, 2022 has confirmed dozens of entries. Alright. Okay. The Illuminati. They confirmed it. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, so when they actually give more information about this, they're actually going to talk to us. This is crazy. Thank you so much for bringing that up. From what I understand, John Watts, since Endgame, everything shifted out of place. It did. I wonder if they're gonna have Hulk be that powerful again, because in the comics, in the multiverse, he's able to hold 2, but he should have been able to hold 1. Well, my idea for Hulk going back to full strength, if we all remember in Endgame, when they were trying to figure out how to get Scott Lang to the future and to the past, basically, Tony Stark shows up and he's just like, yeah, the EBR theory, which is the Einstein-Boson-Rothium theory, where time is a weird concept, and what they were trying to do was push Scott Lang through time, but what they were really doing was pushing time through Scott Lang. So when he came out of the quantum realm, the first thing you saw was him as a baby, then you saw him as an old man, and then you saw him as himself. So if they're able to pinpoint the exact time where Hulk was able to have his body pre-snap, they can probably undo the damage that has already been done by the snap, by pushing time through the Hulk. They can even go as far as pushing time through Bruce Banner to the point where he doesn't have the Hulk within him anymore. If they really want to cure him of this, that's the way to do it. But I don't think that they're going to go that route, because Bruce Banner is supposed to have a very important role in the She-Hulk series. This isn't about WandaVision anymore. No, this is. It says it in the thing. The discussion is going to be about the future of the MCU as well. So we're talking. It's good. It's literally the third sentence. After that, we'll discuss the predictions of the MCU's future alongside with theories on how these events will influence Doctor Strange 2, Spider-Man 3, No Way Home, Captain Marvel 2, and Ant-Man 3. I'm literally talking about everything that I put in the description. According to Kevin Feige in an interview, Stan Lee met with him and asked for the film to be titled The Mutants because he never liked the X-Men name. Oh, that's actually really nice that Kevin Feige is able to honor Stan Lee posthumously, because that is the guy that created all of this. We wouldn't be discussing this if Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, and everybody else that has been tied with Marvel and all things comics. Like, they opened up the door to all of this, and I really appreciate it, because we're right now having this discussion. I didn't even know about the mutants plot line like this. Thanks to you guys, I actually had something to talk about. So I really appreciate sites like the Illuminati, IGN. This is where we're trying to get all of our information from. That way it's not completely irrelevant. You know, something that could be at least somewhat accredited. Not saying that everything's, now that they posted it, it's proof. That's not always the case, but yeah. Silk? Oh, hell yeah. If you guys don't know who Silk is, that's the Korean girl that has Spider-Man's powers. Cindy Moon, I believe her name is. And they already confirmed Sony Pictures TV, the Silk TV show will run on Amazon Prime. What? 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 Why was your message deleted? I don't see a deleted message. I don't know. YouTube sometimes doesn't post people's stuff. If you, I can't read your message. Sometimes when you post very frequently on a live chat, YouTube will stop posting your stuff for some reason. I don't know. So if you keep on repeating the same stuff, I think YouTube does have an algorithm to do that. I can even show you a screenshot of what's going on my end. Like, if you don't believe me, the Silk tie-in with Spider-Man? Yes, it does. As you can see, why was my message deleted? There's no deleted message over here. Otherwise, you would see it deleted. Like, I'm gonna delete that right now. Let me remove it. And that's what you would see if the message was deleted and by somebody. So don't think anyone's deleting your message. I don't like it when people are making accusations like that. No one here's trying to mess with anybody. Stan Lee had discussed before how he originally wanted to name the team the Mutants, so the CEO of Marvel shot the idea down because he thought the readers wouldn't know what a mutant was. The Silk tie-in with Spider-Man. Yeah, Silk ties in with Spider-Man. Apparently this is going to tie in with a lot of stuff. So, I'm really surprised that this is the first I'm reading about this. So Adeline Rudolph is gonna play potentially Silk? Okay. Alright, yeah. I could see that. See that? So she might actually be Silk. Yeah, she's a Korean American. If you guys don't know anything about Silk, she is a very, very badass character. Like, this is gonna be awesome if they really do bring this in, because this is gonna open up to so much more. I mean, I don't know if you guys know anything about the Sony Cinematic Universe, but I believe Black Cat was supposed to get her own movie or Netflix series. Not this Black Cat. But yeah, Black Cat. She was supposed to get her own series too. There was a lot of talks of all these little minor characters within Sony Cinematic Universe getting their own shows and movies and stuff. Yeah, let's hope for some great news. I mean, this is crazy. This is a whole bunch of news that's going on in the last 24 hours. I can't believe I'm barely reading about this now. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see, the identity of Paul Bettany's favorite Wandavision cameo revealed. Let's see what they brought up with that. Yeah, that's what Neil was talking about. He was his own cameo. Damn. Do what? Prince of Punk's accident. They have so many movies they need to make. They do. Raya and the Last Dragon, I believe, comes out today on Disney Plus, but you have to pay extra for that. That's crazy. I can't believe they actually brought that up. I'm really excited for this. Oh, that's right! So, if you guys haven't seen the rumors or the set photos, you actually see set photos. You guys know what this is? Do you guys know what this is? Has anyone ever seen Dogma, or does anybody know who Kevin Smith is? Hell, you could have been watching the Silent Bob reboot movie. Can you read my message? I saw the do what? I didn't see the other message. If you're, oh, by the way, if you're specifically posting like a link, like if you're trying to post your YouTube channel or anything like a URL, if you are not a mod, it's not gonna post. Like, you can post it all you want. YouTube is not gonna let you post something like that. I don't know if that's what you're doing. I'm assuming that's what you're doing. Alright, Matt Damon is reprising his role from the Kevin Smith universe as Loki. He's talking about sub to Lucamus Prime. I mean, do you see that? I don't see that other than do what? Can you read my message? And then your message. Oh, that's what you're saying? Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're saying it a lot, it's gonna be hell for review. If you already said it once, you don't have to say it again. Matt Damon, Melissa McCarthy, who looks like she's playing a fake version of Hela, and that's Luke Hemsworth? So this must be like them doing a mockery of what's going on. Like, this has got to be something where they're seeing the events happen, but it's like they're filming it instead of actually like living it. Then you got Sam O'Neill as a fake Odin up in here. Yeah, as you can see, it's almost like a play. That's what it looks like. They're doing fake Thor, fake Loki, fake Odin, fake Hela. Like, I really wonder what this Love and Thunder is really gonna be all about. Alright, catch you later. You have to go to the gym? Alright, cool. Yeah, we're gonna be ending this live stream right now anyways. So, I really appreciate everybody coming through. We're just pretty much looking at little random things here and there. This is actually kind of cool. I'd like to do this a little bit more too. So maybe next time we'll have probably a lot more to talk about. I might do the first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So if you guys really want that, let me know in the comments. I'll do a similar breakdown and similar scene-by-scene walkthrough of what's going on, what I think is going to happen because of all of it, and how that will probably even tie into the future of the MCU. So new characters coming in Secret Invasion. So, alright, we got some new people coming in for Secret Invasion. Let's go. First episode for Winter Soldier. Yeah, we'll probably cover it. We'll probably cover it. They got a spin-off series for The Boys. If you guys haven't seen that, that's a good TV series. It's adult. It's on Amazon Prime. Don't Don't watch it unless you're at least 17. Got a lot of blood, a lot of gore. See man butts everywhere. So if you like watching man butts, watch that. Black Adam is still looking at the cast. Alright. We're gonna have a black Superman for the next J.J. Abrams Superman. Okay. Oh. I guess we covered everything within the last couple of days that is nerd and I don't know, everything else under the sun. Thank you all so much for coming through. Really appreciate it. I hope I was able to touch on some things that people wanted to discuss. Hopefully we're able to discuss how all these events do tie into the future, and yeah, maybe we'll see each other next time for the first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Happy Friday, everybody. Be nice to one another. Happy birthday once again to Zachary Butler. Catch you all in the next one. And yeah. Peace.